Okay, can you see now, Pradnya?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes, yes, Mitali.
so why we are not discussing the Hindu newspaper?
Uh, because since last 2 3 years, majority of the questions which are coming in mains exam, they are directly been asked from the Indian Express. The analysis of the Indian Express. The Hindu newspaper is good for like prelims point of view. Like some good information is coming in the Hindu, but that will be useful for the prelims exam. Why I'm taking only because a good analysis is coming in the Indian Express, and what has happened that few years back, like maybe 5 years back or maybe like 10 years back, maybe not 10 years back, maybe like 5 years back, Hindu was one of the most recommended newspaper for the UPSC exam. But what is happening, as I'm telling you, that what UPSC is doing, that UPSC is not asking questions from those popular material, from those popular, or you can say the sources, which has been popular by the classes. So in last 2 3 years, no direct questions have been
Okay,
asked
sir.
from the Hindu in the mains exam. Majority of the questions which I have observed, they have been directly taken from the articles or analysis which is in the Indian Express, especially this section of Indian Express. Like I will tell you that this section of Indian Express is very useful for you because direct questions are being asked from this particular section. I will tell you in the editorial page. One second. Can you see this editorial page?
Yes, sir.
In the editorial page,
Yes, sir.
this column is this the column which is below the main editorial. So majority of the question, like every year, at least like 10 to 15 questions are directly coming from this section of the Indian Express. The second column in the Indian Express, that the bottom column, because this column is about the opinion of the editorial regarding any social and political issue. Here he has written about the Rahul Gandhi's, what you can say, the interaction through the webinars by what you can say, and he is not doing the particular duty about the opposition. That is what is mentioned here. But here the article which is written regarding the elephant's death. So the articles every day, if you see every day here, the article either comes related to the economic issues or social issues and international relations, science and technology, all the topics which are there in the syllabus of UPSC, that farmers issues, social issues, historical issues, constitutional issues. So here, whatever the articles are coming, majority of the questions are being asked from here. And this is a fine example that how you should write the answer in 120 words, right? You can see this article is written in a very short, what you can say, terms, right? Here they have mentioned. Yesterday there was an article related to, I guess, related to PM Care Fund, not PM Care Fund. Yesterday, which article was there? Anyone remember? Yesterday we have read an article here.
About the farmers' aid.
Uh,
The farmer aid one.
no. I guess it was regarding the
Self-reliant India.
self-reliant India. Yes, the article was related to
Yes,
self-reliant India, right?
self-reliance.
So that's a very good article. That article has covered all the aspects of what you can say, and all the aspects of the Atmanirbhar package, right? So today we can see that here it has also discussed about the problems of death in the Kerala. You see, it has not only discussed only that particular issue, but overall issues of the animal rights in India, that has been discussed here, right? So that is why I'm discussing Indian Express, Mitali, right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Here there is one more article at the bottom that is related to Atmanirbhar package, which is given here. Here there is one more article that cabinet nod to suspend IBC proceedings initiation for 1 year. So if you don't know what is this IBC, that is Insolvency and Bankruptcy Court, then go and please check it out. What is what is Insolvency and Bankruptcy Court, right? So here there is article, as I told you that you need to read this article, that the consumer confidence collapses, real GDP may contract by 1.5%. So here mentioned that Reserve Bank of India on Thursday said its forward-looking surveys have indicated that consumer confidence collapsed and inflation perception and expectation increased in the May. So the survey also said the real GDP is likely to contract. So how many of you there? Is Piyush is there? I want to ask one question. That for example, suppose what do you think that if the statement is that if the inflation increases, then the real GDP decreases. So the statement is correct or wrong? Can anybody give me the answer of this statement? If I say that the real GDP, sorry, if the inflation increases, then the real GDP also, what we can say, if the real GDP decreases. The statement correct. The statement is correct or wrong? Yes, Bagisha.
Nominal GDP will change, real will remain the same.
Nominal GDP will change. So what will be the change in the nominal GDP? It will increase or it will decrease?
Nominal inflation will rise, nominal GDP will come down
Why?
because it is always compared to a base year. Base year is constant, and because inflation has rise, people's buying capacity will reduce, so they will also buy less and less.
Okay.
So collectively, the GDP
Yeah.
of the nation also decreases.
Yeah, Manish, you are actually you are telling exactly opposite concept actually. Nominal GDP is a GDP calculated at the current prices and not at the base prices. Real GDP is the GDP which is calculated at the base prices.
Yes, sir. Real GDP will increase actually because of inflation.
Yeah, if inflation increases, real GDP will decrease or increase.
Increase, sir.
How?
Sir, because there will be rise in the price, as you said that the nominal GDP we calculate on the market price, but the real GDP we calculate on the base prices.
So when the inflation
Rise in
rises, so when the inflation rises, the price, the prices of the commodities rises. So obviously the nominal GDP will rise, right?
No, sir.
See, why? Because when we are calculating the nominal GDP, we are calculating at the market price, right? So the inflation rises, then we calculate, when we calculate the GDP at the market prices, that will increase because there is increase in the prices of goods and services. Am I right? समझ में आ
Yes,
रहा है या
sir.
नहीं आ रहा? अगर प्राइसेस ऑफ द गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज, अगर इन्फ्लेशन ज्यादा है, इसका मतलब क्या है कि गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज
Yes,
के
sir.
प्राइसेस बढ़ रहे हैं. अगर प्राइसेस ऑफ गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज अगर बढ़ रहे हैं तो नॉमिनल जीडीपी जब कैलकुलेट करेंगे तो वो ज्यादा ही दिखाई देगा बिकॉज ऑफ द इन्फ्लेशन, बिकॉज ऑफ द इंक्रीज इन द प्राइसेस, राइट. बट रियल जीडीपी जो होता है वो बेस ईयर का होता है, तो बेस ईयर की जो वैल्यूज होते हैं वो कम होते हैं, right? So when the value of the base year is less, then obviously the GDP calculated at the base will, what you can say, वो कम रहेगा compared to the nominal GDP. समझ में आया? Hello? Getting out or not?
Sir, but also GDP is also the final prices of final goods and services are taken, right?
Final goods and services, that's it. The value is taken, but the value of the goods and services at the base year is always, what you can say, less than the current market prices, right? So when we calculate the GDP at the
Right.
base year, then the GDP will be low because that is calculated at the base year prices. For example, now current GDP is calculated. For example, the nominal GDP you want to calculate, that will be calculated as per the 2020 prices. And since in 2020 inflation is very high, the nominal GDP will be shown very high because of the increase in the prices. It looks like the GDP is increased because the value is increased, but there is no actual increase in the production. The GDP, the nominal GDP increases because the inflation, not because of the production of the goods and services increased. It's because of the prices of the commodities and services have been increased.
Yes, sir.
Right? But while the real GDP we calculate the real GDP at the base price only. Why we need to calculate two, what you can say, GDPs, real GDP and nominal GDP? Because real GDP gives us the real, what you can say, the situation of the GDP. Because when we calculate the GDP at the base year, that is at the 2015-16, because now we are taking the 2015-16 as a base year, right? So when we
Yes.
calculate the GDP at the base year, the GDP will be low. Getting or not?
So now tell me, if I were to say because inflation is increasing,
Huh.
people will buy less and less because
No, 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 no. That's not
commodity.
that's not about. I'm not talking about whether people will buy less or more. I'm talking about the calculation of GDP. So when the
But
inflation,
ultimately it is about how much people is buying also, right? Because it's the value of the final goods and services.
Hmm. So people are buying at the high prices, and when the people are buying at the high prices, the GDP will look more. Here
Okay.
we are talking about the calculation of GDP. So when the GDP is calculated at the market price, at the what you can say the current price, then the GDP will look more. But there is no actual increase in the production. You are getting it? What I'm saying?
Yes.
I will give you an
Yes,
example. I will give you an example.
sir.
Oh, sorry. Now I will give you an example. Suppose I've taken hypothetical situation. Suppose in 2015-16, the price of one mobile phone was 1,000 rupees, and 100 mobile phones have been manufactured in the 2015-16. So what will be the total GDP then? 100 into 1,000. How much it becomes?
1 lakh rupees.
1
10
lakh
lakh.
rupees. Right. In 2020, because of the inflation, if the price of the mobile becomes 2,000, right, and the mobile manufactured is 75, so what will be the nominal GDP? Because we are calculating the nominal GDP at the current prices on that particular year. So on that particular year, the price of the mobile phone is 2,000 rupees. 75 mobile have been manufactured. What will be the total value of the GDP? It will be 1.5 lakh. Am I right? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
But when
Yes, sir.
we calculate at the GDP, so when we calculate at the base year price, so the base year price is 1,000, so it becomes 75,000.
Yes.
Right. So if the inflation increases, and because of the inflation increases, if the real nominal GDP increases, at the same time there will be decrease in the real GDP calculation, because the real GDP is calculated at the base prices. So if there is more gap between the real GDP and nominal GDP, it means that there is high inflation. That is why we need to calculate real GDP and nominal GDP to get the real picture about the growth of the goods and services and the economy. Because sometimes what happens, if we get high growth rate or high what you can say GDP growth rate figure because of the increase in the prices of the commodities and services, and not because actual increase in the what you can say the production of the goods and services. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Got it, Bagisha?
Yes, sir. So we can comprehend by saying कि जब inflation होगा तो nominal GDP will be increased, whereas
Yes.
real GDP will be decreased.
Yes, perfect. समझ में आ गया? क्योंकि जब इन्फ्लेशन बढ़ता है तो नॉमिनल जीडीपी ज्यादा दिखता है. क्यों ज्यादा दिखता है? बिकॉज प्राइसेस बढ़ गए हैं. इसलिए
Yes, sir.
नहीं बढ़ा है क्योंकि लाइक देयर इज ग्रोथ इन द प्रोडक्शन ऑफ द गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज, and that is why we need to calculate real GDP as well as nominal GDP to get the real picture of the real growth of the country. Got it? And one of the criticism जो पिछले 2-3 साल में जो criticism हो रहा था गवर्नमेंट लाइक ऑन द गवर्नमेंट, दैट कि जो भी ग्रोथ रेट गवर्नमेंट को दिख रहा है वो इसलिए नहीं दिख रहा है कि देयर इज एक्चुअल इंक्रीज इन द प्रोडक्शन, वो इसलिए दिख रहा है बिकॉज ऑफ द शिफ्ट इन द बेस ईयर फ्रॉम 2011-12 टू 2015-16.
Yeah.
Because earlier we were calculating the GDP by the 2011-12 prices, but now since we have shifted it to the 2015-16 prices, so obviously real GDP भी ज्यादा दिखेगा. ठीक है, समझ में आया ये पॉइंट?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So consumer confidence collapses, real
But
GDP
even database has been changed, right?
Yes, that is what is the meaning of database, Piyush. You have joined right now, right? I was actually asking all the students what is the difference between the real GDP and what you can say nominal GDP. So if the inflation increases, the real GDP also decreases. Got it? Okay. Now going to the next important article, the next important article which is mentioned. Why I'm telling this to you? Because nowadays UPSC is asking such questions by giving statements that consider the following statements regarding the real GDP and nominal GDP. So they have already asked the question. So they might ask you that if the real GDP, so if there is an inflation, the real GDP calculation may also what you can say decreases. So the statement is correct or wrong. Likewise, they can ask the questions in the prelims. So that is why you need to know the basic, what is real GDP and what is nominal GDP. ठीक है, Atmanirbhar package, PSBs are adequately capitalized, unlikely to get fresh infusion. So as per the Atmanirbhar package, Atmanirbhar package, the public sector banks have been adequately capitalized, unlikely to get fresh infusion. So government is not going to give any fresh infusion to the public sector banks. There was one question in 2018 prelims exam that in last decades public sector banks have been capitalized what you can say consistently. So the statement is correct or wrong. That was that question was asked. Question कैसे पूछा गया था देखो, the question was framed like, consider the following statements regarding the public sector banks, that there has been consistent capitalization in the public sector banks in last 5 years. The statement is correct or wrong? What do you think? The statement is correct or wrong?
Consistently capitalized is a very vague word, no? Consistently means like over and over again it has been done.
In the last 5 years.
So can you please reiterate what you said? Can you please repeat once again?
In last 5 years, the public sector banks have been consistently capitalized. I don't exactly remember the word, whether they have used that word consistently or not, but they have been given a statement that the public sector banks have been capitalized. There has been infusion of the cash into the public sector bank. The statement was correct, and you can find out the answer of such question only by reading newspaper and only by understanding such type of news, right? So PSBs have been adequately capitalized and unlikely to get fresh infusion. So infusion means what? No need of infusing money to the public sector bank. That is what is mentioned here. So here may need fund if bad loans rise. So if the NPAs rise, then of course again banks may need of fund. That is what is mentioned here. The government's view is that PSBs do not require an immediate equity infusion, as their CRAR, that is CRAR, is much above the regulatory requirements. So all of you know what is that CRAR, capital ratio, that is CRAR, that is an capital adequacy ratio which the banks need to keep with them.
Capital to risk weight asset ratio.
Yes.
So it is
So-
capital to risk weight asset ratio.
Yes, capital, that is what is mentioned here. So that requirement have been already reduced, and that is why what you can say banks do not require it. That is what is mentioned here. Bankers, however, fear that a rise in bad loans, that is rise in NPA, later may necessitate further fund infusion. अगर bad loan बढ़ेंगे, अगर NPAs बढ़ेंगे, so obviously banks will not be having some money to lend. So at that time they might require some fund. So at that time they might need a capital infusion or capitalization. So here what you just need to know, what is capitalization of the bank, why capitalization is required, and how much capitalization has been taken place in the last place. That is what is mentioned. So there might be a question in the mains exam also about the capitalization and recapitalization of the bank. What are the issues related to the banks in India that you can get? So you take this what you can say the article and put it in paper 3 in what you can say mobilization of resources. There is one topic called mobilization of resources in paper 3. Mobilization of resources has 3 aspects. One is mobilization of material resources, mobilization of capital resources, and mobilization of human resources. So this topic comes under the capital resources mobilization. So cut this article and put it paper 3, mobilization of resources. And mobilization of resources, again there is one more what you can say the category which you need to make, and that is what is called as the capitalization, mobilization of capital resources. So capital infusion, money infusion, this all comes under the capital, what you can say the mobilization of the capital resources of the country by the government. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So read the article. Whatever article I am asking you to read, you have to read it. So rest is the remaining are the sports news that is not useful for us. If you have any doubts about the current issues or current problems and whatever we have discussed in today, you can ask me.
Sir, nominal regarding that inflation will increase. Nominal GDP will also increase, correct?
Yes. Because that nominal GDP will, why it will increase? Because of the increase in the prices of the commodities and services.
Yeah, because the prices are high. Are high, so that will also plot up. But can you come again with that the real GDP, why it will decrease?
Because the prices Yeah, why? Because the prices, because GDP is calculated at the base year price.
right?
So the base year prices are same, right? Base year prices will not change. Base year prices will be
Correct.
low. So when the
Correct.
GDP is calculated at the base price in 2020, the real GDP will be low. I have given you the example that when you calculate the what you can say 100 mobile phone at 1,000 rupees, it will show 1 lakh. But in the 2020,
Right.
if the 75 mobiles have been manufactured and if the mobile price is what you can say 2,000, in the nominal GDP calculation, it will look like 1,50,000. So by
Correct.
going value, we can say that there is increase in the GDP. But when we'll
Right.
calculate the GDP by the base price, the base price is 1,000 because the price of the mobile in the base year was 1,000, right? So when we calculate the GDP
Right.
at the base price, it will show 75,000.
Right.
So the real GDP will be
Okay.
reduced.
Okay.
Sir, I am having apprehensions regarding this concept a bit.
Yes,
Please,
yes, yes,
please allow me to say that.
yes, yes.
Sir, actually, I don't think it can be said with certainty that with inflation, real GDP will decrease for sure, because over the last few decades, just after the global financial crisis of 2008, उसके बाद से our GDP is increasing. कुछ time के लिए नीचे गया था, but ultimately it's increasing. Then we change the base. Then
You're talking about which years?
I'm talking about 12, 13, 14.
Okay.
उसके बाद just before demonetization, let us look about the scenario before demonetization, right, where they change the definition, and उसके बाद तो बहुत बड़ा issue हो गया था, उसको फिलहाल उसको sideline कर देते हैं. So the thing is, sir, with inflation our GDP rate was also increasing. 7.2 हम एक UPA के time पर एक बार पे 7.2.
Yes, of course, of course. So
Then how come our real GDP was increasing with the increase in inflation? If this statement stands correct, then how come our real GDP
why?
was increasing?
Why? Because that is what you only said, that our database was changed. Because the prices which we are calculating earlier, we were calculating at the base price of 2011 and 12. Now we have shifted it. We have shifted it to calculate the BS year to 2015-16. And since the prices have been also, because the prices in the 2011-12 were what you can say were low. So and when we have shifted it to 2015-16 price, so obviously the real GDP will also show high. And some economists were contesting this, what you can say, the figure which is given by the government, that the real GDP which government is showing, that is not the real GDP, and also as well as the what you can say the nominal GDP, whichever the figure is being shown by the government, it is not as per the what you can say reality. There were many people even contesting about the nominal GDP also. People
Yes, sir,
have
because they changed the database altogether.
Yes,
They changed the database altogether. They were using Ministry of
Yes.
Corporate Affairs 21 database
Yes,
is
yes,
now
yes,
being used.
yes, yes.
So that's a different thing, sir.
You
but,
can
but actually
say
with
that
the
you can
of
say
time-
like people
with
why
that when
people we can say that many people believe that it was just a statistical gimmick, not actual because many people will, because what happened if the GDP is real GDP is increasing, the employment should also increase, because whenever
Yeah,
there
sir,
is
that these are the things I want to say now, that with inflation, for example, suppose we are having a U-shaped recovery after coronavirus, and we see that actually prices levels are rising with an increase in employment levels and also the demand in the country, and moreover employment also ultimately leading to the increase in real GDP of the country. So how come we can say that the real GDP will decrease?
no.
Because when overall economy will grow as a whole, our GDP will grow as a whole, na, sir?
No,
Right now you are talking, the example
No.
which you are giving is just of mobile phones, but over the period of time, in 1 year, we will see all the kind of sectors growing at exponential rate.
I'm just giving a hypothetical situation to just to
Yeah, sir,
understand.
but the base statement is same, na, that with the increase in inflation, our real GDP will decrease. So I don't think it will do so, because over the next 2 years, suppose this time RBI governor ने खुद बोला है कि 1% और negative भी growth rate रह सकता है अपना, ठीक है? लेकिन there will come a time when our GDP rate will once again rise, na, sir. Real GDP rate will once again rise, at least 1% तो नहीं रहने वाले हम.
Yeah, once again it will rise, but as of when we are calculating the GDP at the current prices and the base prices, right now it is showing that there is huge gap between the real GDP and nominal GDP. There will be a gap,
And
because
that is because of the thing where volatile prices are included. I think your statement will stand correct when we'll take into consideration the volatile substances.
yes.
Not.
That is what I'm saying.
So
I said when the inflation means when the prices of the commodities and services increases, and because of that increase in the prices of commodities and services, if in the calculation of the GDP it looks like the nominal GDP is increased, but when we calculate the same GDP at the base price at the same time, so there will be what you can say the huge gap between the real GDP and nominal GDP, right?
Sir, I have a question coming
Yes,
back
ma'am.
to that mobile phone question only.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, let us say the inflation is raised instead of 2000, it is 3000 now.
Hmm. So
And same,
if
yeah,
it
so
increase
see,
to that extent, so then will be again two huge
no,
difference.
hypothetically,
Hmm.
then again, instead of 100 phones, let 75 phones only be there.
Hmm.
What will be the real
Calculate,
GDP?
you calculate like as per the
Is
nominal
75 into 100 only, right?
75, yeah, 75 into 3000, the nominal GDP will be
No, no, not nominal, real.
real will be same 75 into
Same only, right? So even if inflation increases, real should be the same, no?
yes, yes, yes.
So real GDP will remain the same, whereas
No,
nominal will increase.
no. Real GDP will remain the same. Nominal will increase. That's what. But
Correct,
why?
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but why your real GDP is decreasing? Because earlier there were 100 mobile phones were but when I say that earlier 100 mobile phones were manufactured, now the manufacturing is decreased. So if the mobile phone is same, remain like the production is 75, it will save. But if the production again goes back to 50, so what will be the situation then? The real GDP will again, what you can say, decrease.
Right. Okay.
Right? Production, if the
Okay.
production decreases, right, if the real inflation may, like nominal GDP may look like it is increasing, because if the 50 mobile phones are there, as per your price, 3000 into 50, it will be again 1.5 lakh. But the real GDP will be now 50,000 rather than having 75,000.
Okay. So we can say real GDP either remains the same or it will decrease owing
Depending
to decrease
upon,
in
yeah,
production.
depending upon the production, whether the real
Okay.
production is
So
increased or not. Volume.
and nominal GDP will increase with respect to the nominal GDP without the inflation.
Right.
Okay. Got
So
it.
what we need to focus here is that whenever we talk about economic growth or the GDP growth, actually there should be growth in the production of goods and services and not in the value. There should be actual growth in the production of goods and services. Because what happens if the value increases, and because of that, if the GDP looks more, so it is like we are fooling ourselves, right? So by only increasing the prices, if our GDP is increasing, so there is no actual increase in the production of goods and services there. Right?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yes, Piyush? Got it. So what is happening? Now what happens in the nominal GDP? Like sometimes, not it is an always case. Sometimes it may possibility that only by increasing the prices, it may looks like the GDP is increasing, not the actual production is increased. And that is, we need to calculate real GDP and nominal GDP separately to get that clarity whether it is there is actual increase in the production or not. That is why the concept of base year, that is why the concept of base effect. Do you have you heard about the term base effect? Because many times in the newspaper the terms comes that because of the base effect, the GDP is increasing or GDP is decreasing. That's because of what you can say, because that's because of the change in the calculation method, or that's because of the change in the base year.
So when was this base year changed to 2015-16?
I guess 1 year back. Earlier it was 2011-12. I guess 1 year back or maybe 2 years back. Now it has been shifted to
GST वाले ईयर में हुआ था शायद.
हाँ, मुझे exactly याद नहीं है. I'm very weak in remembering.
2017 होगा.
Yeah, I'm very weak in remembering the years and numbers. So, but यही 2-3 साल पहले ही हुआ था. उससे पहले 2011-12 था. अब रिसेंटली मुझे नहीं पता था कि चेंज हुआ है. मेरे किसी स्टूडेंट ने बताया था कि वो चेंज हो चुका है. Because I normally don't focus on the numbers. I focus more on the concepts.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yes, शायद 2017 में ही हुआ था पीयूष. When the GST was.
क्या सर, नोटबंदी का अगले साल ही किया था उन्होंने. GST लाए थे ना, जब उन पे कुछ दिख नहीं रहा था तो उन्होंने यही किया था फिर उसके बाद.
Okay, fine, no problem. ठीक है, चलिए. So shall we stop here? Any other doubts?
No.
ठीक है, चलो. So tomorrow we'll continue.